Good morning, good morning. Hopefully this thing is working. I am attempting to stream from my cell phone since my tablet, or laptop I should say, has decided to quit working. Please excuse me while I do a little bit of adjusting, trying to get this thing set up right here. But there we go. That shouldn't be too bad. Hey y'all. Good morning, YouTube. I hope this thing is working. I don't know if it is, but with any luck it is. It's a new experience for me. I can't really see a whole lot, so I don't know if the chats are working or anything like that. I hope they are, but anyway, I know I'm running a little behind. That was because I couldn't get my my laptop working the way it was supposed to be. I was trying, but it apparently has decided it doesn't want to work this morning. So hopefully I can get it going for the next one, or whatever. Yes, baby.
Make sure your laptop is eating his veggies.
Yep. We got to figure out what the heck is going on with it, and see if we can't get her working. Can you go grab me my coffee, baby?
Yes.
Daddy was trying to get all this going, forgot my coffee.
Heavy.
There we go. Appreciate you. There we go. Good morning, y'all. It's a little cool this morning. It's in the 50s this morning. I guess that fall is finally coming. So I guess we're gonna see it. This morning's gonna be a little bit of a short one. Partly because I couldn't seem to get this thing working. Partly because I can't remember if I said this weekend was the weekend I was going to do come on at 7:30, or if I was going to do that next week. But anyway, if nothing else, for certain, next week, coffee at Nodough Acres will be on at 7:30. So we will go back to 7:30 in the morning. Good morning, Lisa Lee. How are you this morning? So this is really strange looking at this little bitty screen on my my cell phone, still trying to get everything kind of lined up. I apologize. Let's see if I can drop this down just a little bit more so I'm not looking up quite so much. It's looking a little more right at me. There we go. That's a little better. It seems like about the right angle. Level it out. Close enough. So I'm a little cockeyed. I'm a little cockeyed anyway, right? Well, he said it would have been going better, except my tablet decided it didn't want to quite work this morning. So or I should say laptop, not tablet. My laptop decided it didn't want to work for me, so I am attempting to do this live with my cell phone mounted on a tripod. So makes it a little tough to see the comments, but it's not too bad. It's working apparently. I hope y'all can hear me and everything like that. One nice thing about about doing this with my cell phone is that now that I know I can do some mobile, which will be real nice. I've wanted to go live a few times and haven't been able to. So now that I got this working, now I know it will work. So, but the garden's just about giving up the ghost for the year. Like I said, it's getting cool in the mornings here. It's still warming up into the 80s, but I got some fall stuff planted. Got some cauliflower and kale and some broccoli. I still got peppers going. Good morning, Tina. How are you this morning? And just pulled out some of the corn. Still have okra going real good, which is nice. We all like the okra, so especially since lately I've been breading it and deep frying it. So the peppers are coming in nice and strong. The jalapenos, the habaneros, the ghost chilies are coming in nicely. I'm rather shocked, but they are doing pretty decent. So exactly right, Lisa. Exactly right. Now y'all can see me live in other places now that I know this works on my cell phone. So, unfortunately, I can't post the link on here, but I will post the link in after it uploads. I will post the link for the OBS software that I use, the open broadcast software. I use Streamlabs, which apparently is fantastic because Lord knows I don't have 1,000 subscribers, and I'm still doing pretty decent. Still getting green beans. Picked a quart of them the other day. Nice. Very nice. We're still getting a lot of purple hull peas, some green beans, but we are still getting a lot of purple hulls. I've got probably 5 or 6 pounds of dried purple hulls put away. So I use the purple hulls the way a lot of people use black-eyed peas. I like to make Hoppin' John and stuff like that. So I can do that with those. Just reconstitute them just like pinto beans, just soak them in some water. But the green beans have just about completed. Like I said, I'm getting handfuls here and there. We got enough last weekend, I guess, to make a meal. So Lisa says many use the platform, both large and small channels. Yeah, it seems to do real well. I'm really enjoying Streamlabs OBS. So it seems to be doing very well for me. I've been using it since the beginning. I like to use it. I like the software. So unfortunately, like I said, I couldn't get my laptop to work this morning, but blessings in disguise, right? Blessings in disguise. So now that I know this works, now I can take y'all places and we can go live. I'm having a lot of fun with this, y'all. I know that I haven't been putting out a lot of videos lately. Life has been rather erratic with everything that's going on, as y'all well know. I still work outside the house, so Luna, quit. Puppy's licking me. Quit, little turd. And we've been having a rough go of it for a little bit, especially with for us the homeschooling thing is a new challenge because we'd never done that before. I know for some of y'all it's not too bad because that's what you do, but for us it's a new thing. I have decided that the school district is lacking, shall we say, in many ways. So our oldest will be going on K-12 homeschooling soon, and our youngest will probably be soon to follow. But now that it's getting a little bit easier, it's starting to run pretty smooth. Good morning, Emma. How are you this morning? And Lisa, the chickens are doing great. I just put out that video, matter of fact, this past week, yesterday I think it was, about the nest boxes that I built for them. So far they are attempting to lay in it. I've had one egg laid in my nest boxes so far. Right now they seem content to lay them on the ground. I'm still trying to convince them they need to lay them up there. Right now I'm just leaving the nest boxes open full time, hoping to get the hens climbing up in there and getting used to sitting. Put some golf balls in the nest. That's what we used to do back in the day to help entice them into laying in a particular nest. But what? I've got the puppy here pestering me. Let me see. The one nice thing about doing this way is that I can move it, and there's the puppy. She is Anatolian Shepherd and Catahoula. So, and she is just happy as can be, just licking one of us or whatever, just being happy. So the home experience has been a nightmare for my granddaughters. You know, I do too, especially the some of the middle school and high school students, I think, honestly have it the worst. They have multiple teachers, multiple classes, so that's been difficult. But yeah, I definitely know that the teachers are having it rough too. My little one, she's in first grade, so it's not too bad for her. She's able to do it. She's just got the one teacher. So, well, one teacher and a couple of assistants. But and we used wooden eggs for your younger flock. Yeah. The wooden eggs work. Even the plastic Easter eggs. You know, just we used to just fill them up with dirt or something, and then super glue them closed. But yeah, eggs in the nest boxes would be awesome. And thank you. Yes, she is a beautiful pup. She definitely takes after the Anatolian size wise. I believe she's going to be huge. She has really, really long legs. She is only, if I had to hazard a guess,
2 months, Dad.
no, that's how long we've had her, is just over 2 months. So if I was to hazard a guess, I'd say she's between 4.5 and 5 months old. So and she is getting to be almost as tall as my lab. So Emma, y'all enrolled your kids in private school. Yeah. Some of the private schools are doing classes. Here in New Mexico, if you have more than, if you have more than 8 cases in a given county per 100,000 people, then the schools will remain shut down. Well, we only have like 48,000 people here. So to average that out per day, it's like 0.45 cases per day, averaged over a 7-day period. So if we have 4 cases in a week, we're over the limit. So, which we've been averaging like 5 or 6. So, so it's, they're keeping the schools closed in our area. So, third grade classes have many opt out, consolidated 3 classes into 1. Yeah. Fourth grade is 1 week in person, 1 week distance learning. They have 3 options here. They have what they're calling cohort A, cohort B, and cohort C. A means you go to school on Monday and Tuesday. You actually go to school on Monday and Tuesday, and then you do online Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. B means you do online Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you go to school on Thursday, Friday. And C, you go to school online all week. So, and that's what we chose, just to be on the safe side. So,
Hey.
what?
In the chat. Oh.
Because I'm on my phone. Started about that's cool. That's cool. I bet they did. I bet all the private schools did see a spike in enrollment. Your school's been shut down for 2 months. If we reach 15% closure, you're at 14.3 now and going down. Well, that's good. That's real good. Unfortunately, we are at that point of closure. So, like I said, it's don't touch that. You'll make the camera move, okay? So it makes it a little tough, you know. But I got, every state is different. Sorry, I am attempting to see messages. Okay. That's in Fernley. Yeah, I remember where Fernley was. It's exactly. Reno's in person, limited hours. Yep. Distance 2 weeks. Yeah, my mom and pop are in Northern California right now, and they said the smoke's been horrible. So I know my Aunt Judy, she lost her house in the fires up in Oregon in the Talent and Phoenix fire in Oregon. She lost her house, so. But
good care of her house.
But she was, thank God, she was elsewhere. So, but yeah, your school has A and B kids, 4 classes a day. That's what they're doing for us now. Is they have cut the school day down. For Maddie, our first grader, she was going to school full time, basically online. But the principal and the other advisors were worried about too much time in front of a computer. So now they're going to compress it and cut it back. So your schools went virtual because it's a college town when all the college. Oh, I bet. So thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Yeah, I bet the exposure rates just skyrocketed because of that. You got people coming in from all over the place, and so we've been pretty blessed so far. I know there's not I'm sure there's quite a few people that travel from out of state to come to New Mexico universities, but not in our area. Eastern New Mexico University is a really good school. But again, because of the area, they've kept it shut down. Overworked Gardener, good morning. How are you this morning? So the schools have been hectic for us. Not all bad, but not awesome, but not all bad, you know. I'm just in the beginning they knew they were going to online schooling, and seemed like they were jumping through hoops trying to find teachers to do it, which I didn't understand. You got regular teachers that can't teach regular classes because the schools are closed. Why can't they teach their classes? But what do I know? I'm just a parent. You know, I'm not a school administrator trying to figure out what the heck to do to keep my teachers busy. But sorry, catching up on a couple comments there. So yeah, ours has been a unique experience, let's say. A very unique experience. But like I said, sometime here in the next couple weeks, our 13-year-old who is in 8th grade will be going to K-12. I'm looking forward to that. Today's a sleep-in day, I am. There you go. We've had sunshine pretty much every day. Good morning, Off Kilter Homestead. It is starting to feel like fall. It's been in the 50s in the morning. Oh, the farmer's market. Yeah, that'd be nice. My farmer's market doesn't start for another hour, I think. I might run down there. It's been in the 50s in the morning, but it's still getting up into the 80s and low 90s a couple times during the day. But yeah, it's definitely starting to turn. Tina, thank you for dropping in. I really appreciate you guys stopping in to see me. I know with everything going on, it's tough on all of us. SoCal weather days. There you go. Cool in the mornings and warm in the afternoons. Stay safe out there, Tina. Yeah, it's been a little hectic. Like I said, for all of us, I'm sure. Some people more so than others. We have a lot of craziness going on. You know, it's everywhere. As I said before, this is our generation's likening to the 1918 flu pandemic. Hopefully we don't lose as many people. I don't think that we'll ever get that big because we have so many vaccines for so many other things. And to me, everything I've read, everything I've heard, it seems like it's too similar to a lot of things, like the flu. So I think some of us have a very partial immunity, maybe not immunity, so to speak, but at least partial, so that we don't catch it just by walking through some air that somebody breathed in, you know. So, but it hasn't been too bad here. Most people wearing their masks, following the guidelines, at least partially. Not everybody, but you know, it's to be expected. There's those stubborn people out there who think it won't get me, but unfortunately, those are the people it ends up getting, and then they don't get symptoms and spread it to everybody else, you know. But hopefully that won't be a problem, and this will start to decline as we're seeing. We were averaging up and around in our county. We were averaging between 10 and 12 cases a week. And now we're down between 6 and 8. So I'm hoping this downward trend continues. So I wouldn't mind going back to work. I mean, I'm working 1 week on, 1 week off, which isn't too bad. That was the way they were limiting the exposure. But as lax as everybody's been, flu season coming on. I mean, the flu combined with this, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Lisa says, I'm quite concerned. Oh, yeah. See, great minds, Lisa, great minds. She says, I'm concerned with the flu season, given the laxity people showed in prior flu seasons. Exactly right. Exactly right. It's given the way people have treated what's going on now, with flu season coming up, yeah, it's got me a little concerned. It's also got me concerned that that what's going on now will change and morph with some strain of flu or something, you know. Only a handful of positives for months. Well, see, that's how we've been too, Emma. But I mean, our numbers are still really, really low compared to other states that have our same population. So, I mean, all in all, we're doing pretty well. But our governor has been keeping things closed up tight. Only letting it somewhat in. So, haven't had the misfortune of most miss works. Illness like this never stops. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. Working out on the base, it's kind of wild because we've got people traveling on and off the base, in and out of other countries. So it's definitely making things interesting. We've had some cases on base. We've had some exposures on base. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. And so it's definitely made things interesting. I guess we'll just kind of have to wait and see how it all pans out, right? Hopefully it won't be awful. In larger cities, college towns where the rates are so high, our state has high numbers. Exactly, our state's, yeah. New Mexico's the same way. wherever there's an international airport, you can pretty much bet on high numbers. Wherever there's a large college town, you can bet on higher numbers. Most of ours is in the northwest section of the state. Deming, Farmington, Albuquerque, and then also down in Las Cruces. So, but those are the big areas for us. I mean, we still have a couple of counties that have one or no cases. So we're finally starting to settle down. So yeah, the casinos are cesspools. You're right. I was always concerned with places like Nevada and Jersey, Atlantic City, Vegas, with everything going on there. The Native American casinos, and that sort of stuff. Thank goodness that a lot of that is under the control of some of the states that got a decent head on their shoulders, and they're shutting stuff down so that people don't get it. So, right. It is nice to get out and work. I'm actually enjoying being one of those few that still gets to go to work. I'm saving a lot of leave time because I'm on a week and off a week. So we plan everything that we have to do, that I would normally have to take leave for, we plan it during my off week. So yeah, the Vegas mayor is a piece of work, isn't he? But our governor here, she's keeping things pretty closed off, hoping that it doesn't go crazy. I mean, knowing that we don't have a ton of health care in this state, because of the lower population, and hoping not to overwhelm some of the other systems, So, but all in all, not too bad. Hubby's working from home. Will be for the rest of the year. Yeah. Being 53 years old, it's rough, because I know that I'm right in that age group that it could be serious for. One of the other reasons why we decided to keep the kids at home, for homeschool, because can you honestly see the teachers making these kids wear their masks properly for an entire school day? I don't see it. So we limited the exposure to them and to our household just by keeping them home. So, but it makes a difference, It really makes a difference. But I don't know. I don't know how long it'll be around. I know it's going to be around for a good long while. This is not something that just goes away, That's right. I forgot about that he was a transplant patient. I've got my 13-year-old's asthmatic. My 30-year-old, wow. My 30-year-old has what do they call it? Immunosuppressive disease or whatever. She has a compromised immune system with Sjogren's. So I worry about her constantly too. So long-term effects is, oh, definitely not. Definitely not. You know, I'm thinking that we may have had it as a family. We may have had it all the way back in the end of October, November, December, when everybody seemed so sick, and we really weren't hearing a lot about COVID yet. But I think it was already here. My wife and I both were super, super sick. And I don't usually take days off work unless I have to, and I was off for over a week. But it seemed like we had this thing, for whatever it was, for about 2.5 months before we finally started feeling a little bit better. And even still, it still has kept, we're still short of breath and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know that that we didn't have it or that we did have it. All I know is that whatever it was that we had kicked our butts, y'all. I mean, bad, bad, bad. I mean, I stayed in bed for 4 solid days. So, and I seriously think that there is a very high possibility that we already had it, you know. And not to say that makes us immune to it or anything, but I'm pretty sure we've already had it, and that it was around back then, and we just didn't really know a whole lot about it because nothing that the hospitals could do helped. You know, they couldn't do anything. My wife has mild asthma, so she has an inhaler. They gave us both bronchial steroids. They gave us both antibiotics. They gave us both inhalers, which my wife already had anyway, but they gave her another one. Both of my daughters had inhalers and bronchial steroids and stuff like that. It was a rough one, no doubt about it. So I'm pretty sure that we've already had it. And that whatever this is going around, like I said, I'm pretty sure we already had it, but and didn't even really know that it was anything other than a bad case of the flu. But I know that several of the guys at work had it, you know, and it was that way for all of us. We all took months to get through it. So, what's the matter, baby? Huh? What's the matter?
Maybe she gotta go potty.
Huh? She's probably just uncomfortable. Puppy got up. She was been laying up against my leg, so maybe she does. Nope, there she goes. She's going back to lay down. But anyway, as bad as that was, and if it wasn't, then we definitely need to watch out. But I just hope that that everybody stays safe. You know, that y'all be careful out there. Keep your kids safe, and you know, try not to let this thing get you down, because it has definitely been rough on all of us. The gardening has been saving my butt. Being able to go out there and dig in the dirt and harvest veggies and that sort of stuff has definitely been godsend. It helps me keep my sanity. If I keep wishing that we had another a larger piece of property, but your doctor was feeling hopeless through everything in the books. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly, exactly. I understand, Lisa. I really do. Um, Everything just seemed to not work, but I'm hoping that everybody's, you know, mental status is still checked in. Like I said, it's been kind of rough out there. It's been rough here at home. Just trying to maintain, keep going, keep things going. Um, Trying to between jumping in on the homeschooling and uh, jumping in outside and everything else. It's been fun. It's been kind of strange, but we'll all get through it, right? I mean, that's what we do. We're here for each other. So, and if any of y'all are close enough for me to help you and you need something, I'll be happy to. But your garden was your therapy. It's all burned up. It Yeah, a good part of mine is gone as well. I still, like I said, I still have Swiss chard. I've got broccoli and cauliflower planted. I have kale planted. My zinnias and calendula in the garden are doing great. My purple holes are still doing good. Most of my peppers are still doing good. My Kajari melons, it looks like I'm going to get probably a half a dozen Kajari melons. If I can keep the weather above freezing long enough to get them ripe, all the way ripe, then it'll be outstanding. I did manage to save some Cherokee tan pumpkin seeds. I managed to save like 3 or 4 pumpkins. So it's going there. Christy says focusing. Good morning, Christy, by the way. Focusing on prepping helps you through your sanity. Oh, exactly right. Yeah, and making sure you got food and water put away. My freezer's full, you know, and a lot of it is I've got a ton of veggies put up. We've got green beans and squash and all kinds of stuff. Good morning, Howie. How are you this morning? And all kinds of stuff put up. So I've got green beans canned. I've got okra. We're still trying to figure out some ways to get some okra saved. We may bread it and freeze it. The green beans and other stuff, like I said, we're just canning them or cutting them up and freezing them in freezer bags. I've got a vacuum saver, so we've been using that. The canned goods and all that stuff. You know, my eggs, I don't wash my eggs that I get for my chickens anyway. So I just wipe them off with a dry cloth and stick them on the counter, and I don't worry about them. So they keep real well as long as you don't wash the bloom off of them. So they'll keep for quite a while even without refrigerating them. So we'll just keep going and keep hoping and make sure everything stays good. So I look in because I'm looking through my my living room door into the kitchen. I'm seeing I've got acorn squash sitting on the table. I've got pumpkins sitting on the table. I've got green beans and purple hulls So we've got a ton of purple hulls that we've got to shell so that we can get them drying out. Like I said before, I've got probably 4 to 5 pounds of them already dried out. So, but we'll just keep going, right? Just keep on pushing along and do what we can. And hopefully everything will keep rolling. So, that's all we can do. Just keep pushing forward, do the best we can, help others that need our help. I know I can't tell you how much squash and stuff like that I gave away this year, just because we had an unbelievably prolific year for squash this year. Now, mind you, I planted half the number of plants I planted last year and still got twice as much. And I had a ton last year. But we just going to keep on pushing through, keep looking out for each other. So, my next door neighbors have been loaded with squash and corn and peppers, and just because I've been putting up so much of it, I get tired of putting it up, so I start giving it away. But I know how much we need and how much we have, so we're in good shape. Still looking for another freezer. I would like another freezer. The one we have is full, and I would like another one. I'd like to have one for all the vegetable stuff that we do and one for meat. That would be awesome. Eventually, I'd love to have 2 or 3 freezers, but maybe 4 freezers. But that won't be until we get into raising our own birds for meat. Lisa says must be the only person on earth that can't grow squash. No, Lisa, you're definitely not the only person. There's others out there. This year, I got lucky. I got mine in the ground early enough that I was able to have a really good season before the squash bugs got me. So it would have been a lot better, which is saying something, because it was pretty daggum awesome as it was, but it would have been a whole lot better had the squash bugs not just thoroughly wiped me out. They seem to get every vining type plant that I've got. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, Lisa, is watching Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, all the usual haunts. Just trying to find a decent freezer, that's close enough that I can drive to, without going too far out of the way. I know that's kind of asking a lot, but at this point, I really don't want to go too far from home, The squash bugs were awful this year, weren't they? My goodness. I mean, they tore me up. I mean, they killed my Cherokee tan pumpkins. They killed most of my acorn squash. Not before I got a pretty decent harvest, but they definitely killed a bunch of them. Hi, pumpkin. They killed my zucchini. They killed my yellow squash. They killed my cantaloupe.
Killed everything.
They even killed my pumpkins in the front yard, which were completely away from all the rest of it. So 3-foot plant's not a dang squash anywhere.
They're keeping us from living.
So yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to do too. Just get myself a good freezer before everything gets too nuts. I keep keeping my fingers crossed that maybe they'll drop one somewhere here nearby, in town or something that I can go pick up. I'd love an upright. That's what I really want. I'll take a chest freezer, but I really want an upright. I'm tired of having to dig, but don't even need bugs. You kill them squash all by yourself, huh, Lisa? What's for breakfast? This morning, I'm making sausage, bacon, egg, cheese, and potato breakfast burritos.
I want just bacon.
You just want bacon, of course you do. So,
Yesterday.
matter of fact, it's getting about time to start that bacon. So,
yesterday, I just ate
chicken nuggets.
I ate chicken nuggets.
And we were very proud of her. So she has a tendency not to eat a lot of meat, other than the occasional hot dog. And we were very proud that she mowed through some chicken nuggets yesterday. And she must have ate about 15 of them. So there you go. Yeah. Freezer's an upright, filled it with the corners crossed. There you go. There you go. That's the way to do it. And that's what we want to do too. Is start raising some Cornish crossbirds or some Red Rangers or something like that. But that's the goal, definitely. We just got to get a little piece of land that's not in town. So for right now, egg chickens it is, until we can get to a point and place.
Hi.
But anyway, y'all, it is looks like it's about 8 o'clock. So I should probably get off of here, and so we can all go over and see what Mama Z's got going in the kitchen this morning. And I hope everybody has an amazing and blessed day today. And if your gardens are still going, go enjoy them. If they're not, just enjoy the day. I hope everybody keeps doing well. Keep up the good fight, so to speak. Yeah, Emma, I am so looking forward to doing it. I really am. We back when I was a kid, we raised some for meat. Now, of course, we old school homestead. They didn't really have Cornish cross back then, so we were raising. What were we raising? We were raising barred rocks, and leghorns. So they grow pretty quick. So even back then. But everybody enjoy the day. Enjoy the time you have. Enjoy your families. Enjoy your friends. Even if it's just getting on and video chatting or just chatting on the phone with them. But no dough, no problem. Just grow, y'all. I hope y'all have a amazing day, amazing week. And I'll see y'all next weekend at 7:30 in the morning. So we're gonna start doing it a little bit later now that it's still dark in the morning. Oh, get out of there, puppy! And we'll see y'all next week. God bless y'all. We sure do appreciate you, and have an amazing day. Goodbye, YouTube. Puppy just hit the tripod again. Y'all have a great day.